Hello everyone, you are all welcome to lecture number 886, and today's topic is in continuation of industrial manufacture of lead white, that is commonly known as white pigment. And in previous lecture I have already discussed how the lead metal is converted into lead carbonate, that is white pigment, in presence of acetic acid and carbon dioxide gas. So here first the metallic lead is converted in presence of the vapor of acetic acid and carbon dioxide, that is into lead hydroxide PbOH twice, and in excess of PbOH twice it is converted into basic lead acetate. And this lead acetate, finally the fermentation will take place and carbon dioxide will be evolved, and finally it will be converted into lead carbonate. So these reactions I am giving here. So when lead hydroxide is formed, it is treated in excess of lead hydroxide, and in excess of lead hydroxide in presence of acetic acid it is converted into basic acetate, that is lead acetate, and that basic lead acetate in presence of carbon dioxide, by liberating carbon dioxide and fermentation, it finally converted into lead carbonate and lead hydroxide, and this conversion is up to 80%, and that white lead is separated out from the metallic lead. It is floated in water in order to remove the soluble lead acetate, and after that it is dried and powdered and finally packed, and this contains 70% lead carbonate and 30% lead hydroxide. So number one, the lead hydroxide, that is PbOH twice, thus formed, is dissolved in the acetic acid, giving lead acetate, that is PbCH3CO twice, which is next converted into basic lead acetate, that is PbCH3CO twice, by combining with excess PbOH twice. So the reaction is like this: PbOH twice plus CH3COH means excess of lead hydroxide in presence of acetic acid. It gives lead acetate, and that lead acetate again in excess of lead hydroxide, that is PbOH twice, gives you basic lead acetate, that is your PbCH3CO twice plus PbOH twice. Number two, basic lead acetate is converted into basic lead carbonate by CO2 liberated from fermentation of spent tank bark. So here CO2 plus PbCH3CO twice plus PbOH twice, by the liberation of CO2 gas you will get PbCH3CO twice plus PbCO3 PbOH twice plus water, and this 2 PbCO3 PbOH twice, this is your white lead, and it is commonly known as white pigment, and this is in the form of mixture in the solution. So in order to remove the lead acetate from this white pigment, it is floated in water. So in this way the large amount of metallic lead is converted into white lead with a small initial amount of acetic acid. The unreacted lead particles are separated out by screening, and the white lead powder then floated in water to remove soluble lead acetate. It is then dried and product obtained is powder, and the product obtained contains about 70% lead carbonate and 30% lead hydroxide. So here, apart from that is Dutch method, there are some most modern methods nowadays available to produce industrially the white lead or white pigment, and this some few I have given the most modern one. So number 3, that is modern chamber process. Nowadays it is used. In this method, the sheets of lead are suspended horizontally in large chambers, and vapors of acetic acid and CO2 are introduced. Here mainly actually how to introduce acetic acid vapor and CO2. That is the main constituent, and that will convert metallic lead into white lead or white pigment. The reactions are similar to the Dutch process, and it completes in about 7 to 10 weeks time. Number 4, that is called French process. In French process, the litharge is ore, that is PbO, is dissolved as a basic lead acetate in acetic acid, and carbon dioxide gas is pumped into the solution. The white lead thus precipitated out, which is filtered out, and the lead salt remaining in the solution is used in the next batch, and this precipitate is dried and powdered in the form of white pigment. And number 5, Rowley process. In this process, acetic acid is not used. Here it is atomized lead is suspended in water, is exposed to warm air, and the lead hydroxide is thus formed. Now CO2 gas is pumped into the solution of lead hydroxide, whereby the white lead is obtained, and it is powdered and then packed. Number 6, sublime basic sulfate process by sublimation. White lead can be prepared by the sublimation of galena. Galena is an ore, that is PbS. Lead sulfide is called galena, which contains little amount of zinc sulfide as impurity. The composition is lead sulfate 75%, lead oxide 20%, and zinc oxide ZNO, that is 5%. There are 2 more methods. They are also used nowadays. One is called quick process, and the other one is called, that is electrolytic process. Properties of white lead, I mean this physical and chemical properties. It is having very good covering power, that is 38 square meter per 10 kilogram. Its refractive index is 1.94 to 2.09. Its oil absorption is 8 to 15 gram oil per 100 gram of pigment, that is white pigment. And then it is tinting strength is 120 to 220. Its specific gravity is very good, that is 6.7 to 6.8. And white lead is largely used for manufacture of paints, and it has high covering power due to high refractive index, and it has very good on the surface because of the 2 reasons. One is specific gravity, and second is refractive index. The only it has the drawback or disadvantage that it allows the dust particle and some other dirt to stay on the surface, and that will erode, and that shining white color will become light yellow or dull color. So with this I will stop. Thank you very much for watching the lecture.